welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this makeup look. It's a really fresh and glowy look the first day of school because I do know school is right around the corner, and I wanted to show you guys this look. So if you guys are interested in learning how I created this, please keep watching. Okay, so we're first going to start off with primer because you want your makeup to last all day throughout school and all that. So I'm going to be using the POREfessional by Benefit. I mainly apply this around my pore area, which is around my nose and my cheeks and my forehead. Oh, and I already moisturized before this. So yeah, make sure you moisturize because you want to apply your makeup when your face is nice and moisturized. You don't want it to be all dry and like flaky or anything. So you just want to smooth it out nice into the skin. Okay, next I'm gonna go and fill in my eyebrows. You don't have to do this, but I don't know, I just like having a more thicker, darker brow. So what I'm gonna use for that is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow. And for brush, I'm gonna be using my MAC Angles brush. The number of this brush is 208. I always like starting off with my eyebrows just because I feel like after I do my foundation and I get like the product into my eyebrows, it's just harder for me to work with. Putting it over a foundation, like I just really don't like the way it feels. So I always start off filling in my eyebrows first. So I want to make them look as even as I can. And just remember that your eyebrows aren't going to look perfectly the same because they're not twins, they are sisters. So it's completely fine if they're a little off. You want to go in with light pressure. I don't want to make it look too dramatic. This piece of hair right here is like pissing me off. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like not staying where it's supposed to be. Okay, so next I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows. And I always do this no matter what. Like, even if I just got my eyebrows done, I like cleaning them up just because I feel like, I don't know, they look so like sharp, and I don't know, I just really like the way it looks. So what I'm gonna use for that is my Urban Decay Naked brush. And I'm using the more thinner side. And I'm using my LA Girl concealer. And this is, I think, the lightest shade, and it's in porcelain. So what I do is just put just a little bit on my wrist, or not my wrist, my hand, and I just clean it up. And it's also like a little brow highlight you already give your brow without using an actual shadow. And you want to make sure you're blending all this in because I do use a lighter concealer, so you want to make sure you blend it all in. I just go in with my finger and go smoothing it out just so it won't look like super harsh. Do you guys see the difference? Like, I don't know, I just love doing this. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing on the other brow. Okay, just like that. So what I'm going to be doing next is priming my eyes. And you want to do this to make sure your shadow lasts all day. I'm going to be using the MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. And I'm using a Sephora brush. This is a airbrush concealer. I don't know, I got it in like a packet, so it doesn't have the actual name. So I'm just going to apply this. And with this product, you want to apply a small amount because it is drying and you don't want your eyelids to feel dry. I love using this product because it cancels out any redness I may have. Throughout the whole video, I'm going to be using my Morphe 35O palette. This is my go-to palette. I literally use it like almost every day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is the very top one, right there. And I'm going to take the same brush I used, but the other side. And I'm going to be setting my primer. So you want to set your primer because you want your other shadows to apply nice and seamlessly. So by doing this, it's gonna get rid of the tackiness of the primer. So once you apply your other eyeshadows, it's going to apply nice and smooth. And you want to go all the way up to the brow bone. Just like that. Okay, so for my crease, I am going to be using the Sephora brush. It's just a very nice blending brush. It also comes from the packet, so I do not have the name, but any fluffy brush like this will work. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to apply it all over my crease. So you just want to go in with a light hand with circle motions and windshield wiper motions. And I'm applying this on my crease, but also above my crease. So once I apply my other shadow, darker shadow, it'll have a nice gradient effect. It will look nice and seamless. Okay, so once you have built it up to your liking, I'm gonna take another brush, and this is my Morphe M443 brush. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, and it's just a little bit darker than the first one. So yeah, you're just gonna pack it on to your crease. And you always wanna have a light hand because you don't wanna overdo it. Okay, and you're also gonna apply this shade on your lid. What I also like doing is going back to my first fluffy brush and just blending everything out. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to take just a little bit darker, and I'm going to take it with the same brush, and I'm using this one right here. You always want to tap off the excess. And you're just applying this on the outer part of your eye and the crease. Okay, so next I am going to take a brown eyeliner, and this is my Physicians Formula brown eyeliner. It has kind of a shimmer in it, but you can't really tell once it's on your eye, and I think it looks really pretty. And what I'm gonna do is just run it on my lash line, and I'm gonna make sure I do it very thinly. I don't wanna go too thick. Once we're done with that, we're gonna take this e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. It looks like this. It has like the flat top. And I'm gonna take a dark brown. I'm gonna take this dark brown right here, and we're just gonna run it on that line. Okay, so you see how that looks nice and smoky? I'm gonna wing it out just a tad. This is a good way for beginners to begin with their eyeliner, just because it's much easier to do it with eyeshadow. And if you make a mistake, it's easy to remove. And lastly, I'm going to go in back with my eyeshadow, my crease brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure everything is nice and blended. Now for my eyebrow highlight, I'm going to do a shimmery color. This is the Lorac Gold palette. I'm going to be using just a flat top brush, and I'm taking this color right here called Unlock, or this one, Unlock. And we're gonna apply this on our brow bone. Okay, and then after that, you want to make sure you go back in with your blending brush to smooth out that end right there and not have like a harsh line. And we'll finish the eyes once we're done with the face. So for my foundation, I'm going to be taking the Born This Way foundation, and I am the color Nude, and I'm taking just one pump of this, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. Oh, and I'm applying this with a damp beauty blender. You want to make sure it's damp to get best results. This is a nice foundation. I really like it. I personally like it. It gives full to medium coverage, and it stays on. You want to make sure you blend down your neck. You don't want to have a line of foundation. Nobody likes that. Okay, now next I'm going to be using two concealers. First is the same concealer I use to clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to be using this one first. I'm going to apply this also down my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. And then for a little bit more brightness, I'm going to be taking my Naked Weightless Concealer by Urban Decay, and this is in the color Fair. Now I'm just going to be applying a little bit of this. That might seem like a lot, I feel, but you're going to blend it out anyways, So right now that you're doing your concealer, you're going to clean up that bottom, that eyeshadow. You're just going to drag it out. I'm actually going to go in back with the LA Girl concealer and just apply it right there. And for this, you're using the other side of the Beauty Blender. But to set that, I'm going to be using my Airspun powder in translucent. This is a really nice, affordable powder. I'm just going to be taking my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I use this every day. My favorite to set my under eyes. And you especially want to set the areas where you know you get oily. So like for me on my nose, you want to set that. Well, I want to set that. And my forehead. And then just a little bit on my chin. Okay. So now I'm going to bronze up the skin. You don't need a contour. Well, whatever you want to do, you can do. But I'm just going to bronze up. And I'm going to be using my MAC Give Me Sun. I love this. And I'm just going to be taking a Morphe E3 brush. Looks like this. You want to make sure you get that forehead. Okay, so now we're going to finish off the eyes, and I'm going to go in with a nude eyeliner, and this is by Rimmel, and I'm going to apply it on my waterline. Next, we're going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow there just to tie everything together. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe one, and I'm not even taking additional product. I'm just going to run that down my lower lash line. Just like that. Now for mascara, I'm going to be taking They're Real by Benefit. And I'm also going to be applying some on my lower lashes. And lastly, for the eyes, I'm going to be applying some shimmer in my inner corner because I feel like that really brightens up your eyes. I'm going to be taking the same color I used for my brow bone. Just like so. And now for my favorite part ever, I'm going to highlight. And for highlighting, I'm going to be using my new Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I love it. I think it has some really pretty shades, and it's just, oh, look at this, so beautiful. So what I'm going to be taking for this is my Real Techniques. It's this one. I'm sure you've seen it before. But I'm going to be mixing Summer and Moonstone. And you obviously don't want to be shy with your highlight, you know. Ooh, yes. Do you guys see this? Like, oh, I love highlighting. This is my favorite part ever. I'm going to apply a little bit on top of my eyebrow. Oh my god, just look at this. Oh. And I'm going to apply just a tad on my nose. I'm just taking Moonstone and just on my nose and my upper lip. My Cupid's bow, shall I say. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Just like that. Lastly, for the lips, we're going to be using a lipstick. Just kidding, we're going to use a lip gloss. I changed my mind. And this is the NYX Lip Cream in the color Buttery Nude. But just to set all this in place, we're going to use MAC Fix Plus. Okay, I like drenching my face with that just because it feels, first of all, so refreshing. It smells delicious. And look at But yeah, so that completes this look. Alright, so we are done with this tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and just remember that whatever you guys didn't like or just anything, you can make this look your own by, I don't know, maybe adding an eyeliner, or instead of matte on the lid, you can do a shimmer, whatever you guys like. Make this your own look and do whatever makes you feel confident. So yeah, this is just my take on my first day of school makeup. And yeah, show me whatever you guys create. Tag me in your pictures so I can see. And yeah, so don't forget to follow me on all my social media, like, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!